AITA for telling my boyfriend that wets the bed to wear disposable underwear? I am not Oop. Oop is you, OreoFlurry1. They posted in r, am I the asshole? Your fun fact to cover up the mood spoiler today. You, coming to get you Babs requested maned wolves. Maned wolves are genetically not foxes or wolves, but are their own distinct species. They are found in South America, and are actually omnivores. They eat meat, but also love eating a berry called lobera, along with other fruits and vegetables. About 50% of their diet is plant-based. Mood spoiler. Honestly, the whole thing's is weird and I don't know how to feel. Less than. Original post. January 24th, 2023. So, starting a few months ago he started wetting the bed, which went from a one-off haha funny thing to now a reoccurring issue, about 34 times a week, which as you could imagine is becoming more and more frustrating. To his credit, he did go to the doctor about it eventually. However, for what they tried so far, nothing has seemed to really help him with his issue. When it does happen, I usually clean the sheets or help him clean, which was okay at first, but now it happens so much it's becoming a huge hassle trying to keep cleaning the sheets almost every morning. The only thing I can think of to fix this for now is he wears some kind of disposable product or diaper or something to not have to wash sheets every morning, but when I brought it up to him, he, long story short, said absolutely not. I tried to reassure him that it would just help everyone and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. But I didn't get anywhere. I obviously understand why he's reluctant to do it, but I can't keep washing sheets and frankly wake up with his pee on me either. So AITA for trying to make him wear some kind of diaper to bed? Edit. Wow, thank you everyone, I didn't expect so many responses, so thank you. A few things I should have addressed in my original post and to answer a few common questions. I'll try to keep it short. He does help clean the sheets when it happens. I do overall feel bad for him, so most of the time I help. Either I throw them in the wash and he puts them back on, or the other way around. Sometimes I do both, but maybe I will stop helping at all to try to get him to do something. But overall it is only about 15 minutes of actual work. But in short, he does help the majority of the time, and if he doesn't, it's because I told him to, which with what yous have said I'll stop doing. He doesn't have any drinking problems or anything like that either. In fact, he really doesn't drink much at all in general. So not the cause. He did go to the doctor pretty early on, so he was pointed to a neurologist. I don't know a ton about what they told him. However, I can say with confidence he absolutely did at least go and didn't lie about it. Also, best way I couple put it as someone who knows him and all, but I highly doubt it's some kind of fetish. Relevant comments. What has he been tested for? Is he doing it on purpose? He was checked for diabetes, but nothing came up and he seems to not have it. I'm really hoping today or tomorrow I can finally convince him to wear them. I truly don't think he is doing it on purpose, especially since I've noticed a change in his bathroom habits in the day too, among many other reasons I have. If it was, it would be a monumental effort to fake everything that's happened up to this point. He needs to wash the sheets. He does wash them sometimes, but usually in the end I end up helping him since we are both up at that point and he showers. I would also think he would rather wear a diaper, but at the same time if it were me I'd be in denial maybe for a while too. Is it that he's afraid of how they look? Could you show them they look okay? I've thought about this. I'm thinking maybe I should go out and buy some for him on my own and show him then when he gets home and hope he will feel better about it. Though with some research I've done, it sounds like the ones that looks like they might not be absorbent enough. Could you get pads for the bed? Thank you, I'm trying to be as understanding as I can. Wouldn't the pads underneath still result in me getting pee all over me though? And maybe it's happening more because he is stressed from his accidents in bed. But aside from that, I don't believe he has any significant psychological problems or past issues. How are you getting pee on you? Yay, definitely my fault, but of course sometimes we fall asleep while cuddling, so we are practically on top of each other, and sometimes I regret that in the morning. Honestly, if I'm not right next to him, it's not like I get soaked as I think some people are assuming. Most of the time it's just like my butt gets wet from him, but not soaked by any means. Unless I am next to him, of course. Agreed. If it was me, I'd be embarrassed to do. I really hate being that person. I have slept in another bed sometimes, but a lot of the time I end up sleeping with him. Which is my fault, honestly, but either way I'd be helping him clean. Update. Same post. Approximately 6 hours later on January 24th, 2023. Update 1. I went out and bought both pull-on disposable underwear and another kind that's more like a diaper, which I only bought because I'm hesitant on if the pull-on will be enough, but I hope it is. I'm just waiting for him to get home and hopefully convince him to at least wear the pull-on. And if he doesn't, I'm no longer sleeping with him until he does. But I'm gonna try to still support him and may suggest I wear them with him if it makes him feel better. Update 2. Finally he said yes. After bringing up a lot of points and talking for a while honestly about some of what I've read on this post from y'all, he's finally going to wear the disposable underwear to bed. Hopefully it works and I don't have to talk him into the diapers next, but I'll hope not and cross that bridge when we get there. He brought up some points on his end also about his feelings about it, but finally agreed to wear them. He said I didn't have to, but I've decided to wear them with him. Just because I think he would feel a little better about it if I did. I'll keep everyone updated to what ends up happening. People tell her to stop coddling him. He's a grown adult. I've seen a couple people bring up this point and I just wanted to respond to you to get my response out there. I understand he's a grown man and yes, he could be taking this better than he is. However, our relationship outside of this is extremely healthy and happy, and I don't want to lose it over something like this. Not saying I'm not frustrated and annoyed by it at this point, as obviously it is still a problem. But that's not to say I don't understand why he's embarrassed and why he is acting how he is. Now if this keeps up and he doesn't compensate in some way soon, then maybe it's time to have a different conversation. But for now I'm trying to help both of us and make it as easy as I can. And if wearing them with him for a week or two will help him accept it, then I'm willing to do it. Please remember the no brigading rule. A reminder, I am not oop. Call me crazy, but I'd be more embarrassed of peeing on my partner repeatedly than wearing a diaper. I'd be more worried about a serious medical issue. However, our relationship outside of this is extremely healthy and happy. Time for a new round of BORU relationship red flag bingo. He's so embarrassed, but she's so okay with it. Perhaps this is because women are used to nighttime accidents. Pads, disposable or washable underwear, bed pads, and cleaning sheets. Because I might be generalizing, but I'm pretty sure all us period havers have had to deal with this at least a few times in our lives. And do we just keep letting it happen every month? No. We figure stuff out. Most of my high school girlfriends and I all slept on towels at some point. I'm super happy that period panties exist now. And I've seen those period panty brands make P1s too. Or the everything for postpartum or whatnot situations. TLDR. Woman up and protect your bed. Op is an angel LMAO. Op's partner though. Bruh. What's more embarrassing? Wearing a diaper, or accidentally giving your partner a golden shower every night? The disposable pad doesn't really help. Honestly, waterproof sheets would be a better choice. Easy to clean, fast dry, and would stop your mattress soaking all the pee. Although I'd be far more worried about his medical condition. Honestly, my dad got a bladder cancer and incontinence was one of the symptoms. I can't imagine how bad that urine mattress smells. Okay, 2 thoughts. She didn't say how long it was going on. It could be a spinal condition like cauda equina syndrome or tethered cord syndrome. He should be pushing for doctors. It's ridiculous not to. Or it's a weird fetish. I'm 50-50. I had an ex admit that after a year of monthly accidents, he was doing it on purpose. For sexual reasons. He only admitted it because I gave diapers as an option, which he refused, and then claimed he was sick of me getting angry whenever it woke me up. How can anyone not object and be okay with it? Oop is a godsend for her patients. I have questions like this can't just be the sheets. This has to be into the mattress as well? And the water bill, yikes. I would sooner sleep in a bathtub before I let myself pee on my partner. I couldn't imagine the level of embarrassment I would feel if I were him. Thankfully he has a GF with the understanding of a goddess. The bar is quite low. This is so much more than him not being able to control it. Anyone else feel like BF was choosing to do this? This reminds me of the story where Oop's dad has a public urination fetish. I think dad said something like it was a medical condition and couldn't control it, blah blah nah. Just turns out he gets his rocks off by forcing others to watch him wet himself. Ah, humanity. He should marry Oop. Oop BF should take a page from my 8-year-old. She's always been happy to wear her good nights so she doesn't wake up in a wet yucky bed. Bro needs to be going to bed with an empty tank. Cut off fluids earlier in the evening. And piss it all out before bedtime. Gun can't shoot when the chamber is empty. Hey Oreo, there may be a compromise. As you may have heard, there is period underwear now. It is underwear that absorbs period blood. I have heard it can also be used for incontinence in women too. But why should only women wear it? If you find a pair that fits your BF, he may be willing to wear it at night. It looks like a normal dark brief. GL. THNX brand is involved in a lawsuit for containing chemical PFAS. Next update, it was actually Oop that was peeing the bed.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.